And we're live. All right. There we go. It always takes a while. It's like setting you up, trying to connect. And I'm like, oh God, I don't want to be like picking my nose when this when this thing starts. But we're live. Here we are. Welcome. As usual, just gonna wait for people to join in, and then we'll get rolling with things. So yeah, welcome to the stream I just posted on Ram. All right, so yeah, let's see. Well, we have one viewer. It looks like SilverDragon16 is in the house. Welcome, man. I know you said you were going to. I was gonna have Skyfan91 on here. He just texted me saying he won't be able to join. That's all right though. Striker Camo is in. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? So I might have a couple other of my friends join, just to kind of make it interesting. We were going to talk about basically the state of the community and kind of like why he left Instagram and all that stuff. But you know, we can still talk about that. For sure. But yeah, he's just not going to be joining in the Hangouts. But we can do some other people. So we can have some fun with that. But how are you guys doing today? I'm just gonna let some people join in as I usually do at the beginning of the stream, and then we'll get underway. I have some fun stuff to go over. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun stream. All right, so let me get a drink of water here. Always have to come prepared. My mouth has been so dry today. I've made 3 videos and a live stream, so I'm gonna be, my mouth is gonna be so dry at the end of this, even with water. That probably made a loud noise putting up my headphones, but okay. So basically, let me just go over what we're gonna be talking about. Not a troll. Okay. All right. Well, obviously he's a troll. I'm just gonna put you in timeout, and if you do it again, deleting your, or I'm removing you from the thing. Cause yeah. So I was about to read it, and then he just started spamming. So I was like, nope. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the tweet that went out that I made a video on not too long ago. About the about Gamescom 2017 Skylanders AR game, which was the tweet. So yeah, it'll be some fun. And then I just wanna talk to you guys because I haven't done a stream in quite a long time, and I wanted to. So yeah, that's what's going to be going on. I'm just pulling up some things here so I can get some people in the actual hangout, so we can actually chat and make this interesting for you guys. Striker Camo says, do you think we will get a Skylander 7 for 2018? I think there's a really good chance of it, if I'm being honest. I really do. Yeah, I honestly do think. Whoop. Skype is going off. Yeah, I think I agree with Portmaster, with Thomas's statement that he made a while ago, Portmaster 9351, where basically they had planned for Imaginators to be the last game. It did exceedingly well and just went above and beyond and just exceeded everyone's expectations. And so that they then realized, like, hey, we can actually go somewhere with this franchise. We don't have to just abandon it. So they made these new level packs, and they released. Obviously, they're waiting to release Robo in the US. till I think that's what the Q4 adventure pack is. But yeah, they made the Lost Imaginite Mines and the Cursed Tiki Temple. They made all of those levels and just kind of tried to keep expanding. And then the mobile game, I think they also added just to kind of keep time, and so they started development on a new game, and that's what we'll get in 2018. Yeah, so that's why I think we're getting a mobile game, and also why we got the Lost Imaginite Mines and the Cursed Tiki Temple is because they wanted to make a new game, but obviously they couldn't have it ready for fall 2017. That would just be too quick. So yeah, I think we're going to get a really good full-fledged console game in the fall of 2018 is what I hope, at least. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? What is going on? Not a lot of people are joining yet. For some reason, he says this October will be so sad with no new game and no new figures. Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, well, it's August and school is starting for me soon, and like in a few weeks. But usually I do have like that Skylanders game to kind of get me hyped up for, and not this year. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with myself? What am I gonna do with myself? Because this is usually like my favorite time of year because games come and we're getting all the final reveals and the games coming up and yeah, I mean last August, September, October, probably like the greatest months of my life on YouTube because it was so amazing because I met all of you guys, and we were doing all those live streams and the hype was building and building and building, and this year we don't have that. That's why I missed the most almost. Most almost that sounded weird coming out of my mouth. Yo, Jordan is in the chat. What's going on? I might ask you guys to join in a bit if this is boring these viewers to death because I was supposed to have Matt join, but he can't. Something came up, so I might ask you guys to join in, and we'll just talk. We're gonna talk about the tweet about the Orlando IX thing with the Skylanders AR game. I don't know if you saw that, but we're going to talk about that a little bit and some other stuff as well. So should be fun. I just wanted to do this. Just as some days I don't know. He says yeah, but Matt quit the community. He did, but I asked him. I texted him. I asked him if he could come on the stream because I basically what I was gonna have him on for was just to talk about why he left and like the state of the community, and that was pretty much going to be it. He said yeah, but some came up. He said he would never talk to any of us again. Aw, poor Matt. I don't want that to happen. He's been talking to me a little bit, not that much, but he is a little bit. Silver Dragon, yes, you can join when everyone else joins in. I'll send you the link as well. I'll just put the link in. Actually, I don't know. Can you guys can't click links in chat, but you can copy and paste it as far as I'm aware. So just put it in chat for anyone to join. So yeah, we'll make this like a little Q&A session. I guess I don't know what to do with this. I just it was kind of like in the spur of the moment, like last night. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll do it. I'll go live, and now I'm doing it tonight. So it won't be too long. It'll only be like another half hour or something. Yeah, that's fine, Jordan. You don't have to join. It was just anyone who wants to can. What's so bad? The community has mean people, but it wouldn't make me leave. Yeah, me neither. Not for one bit. I mean, I just try to ignore all of the drama and stuff. It's kind of hard sometimes, but I mean, if you're a real fan of Skylanders, I'm not saying Matt's not a real fan of Skylanders. Like he definitely is. And he's been one of my greatest friends on here on the platform. But sometimes just people can't handle it, and I totally get that. So, but yeah, I wouldn't leave. I'll never leave. I'm gonna be here forever. Yo, Skyrim dude, what's up, Ryan? How you doing, man? You can join too if you want. You know what? I'll just paste the link in chat right now, and you guys can copy it and join anyone who wants to, because I'm boring myself talking right now. I'm not good at doing solo streams. I don't know. All right, so if you click that, I'm pretty sure you'll be good. I don't know if you guys can click it, because I remember sometimes you can't, sometimes you can. I don't know. YouTube's weird and glitchy. Jordan, are you happy now? I don't have my gallon my gallon jug of water, just regular bottle. All right, we'll wait for someone to hop in, and that will be good to go. If you guys have anything you want to say in chat, even if you're not going to join the hangout, feel free to say it. Start a conversation. I just want to connect with the with you guys, so do that. I would love to join, but sorry I can't. Yeah, no, it's fine. It is all good. Oh man, I am tired. My family is dog sitting for the first time this weekend, and he has tired me out today, even though I haven't done much. Oh, hey Josh. I didn't even see you join. Wait, hold up. I can't hear you for some reason. It's probably just me. I don't know. My headset sometimes stops working for some reason. Okay, yeah, there you go. I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, I was going to join back, my webcam that messes up sometimes.
So, yeah. What's up?
Nothing. It's just been kind of boring with the Skylanders news lately. But, like, I'm still, like, trying to, like, make videos and stuff like that. And I like how people still make videos, kind of like Jap and you and Jordan and some other people. But it's just, like, my channel doesn't really revolve on news anymore, because it's, like, I kind of want to be creative and stuff like that and make, like, fresh content and stuff like that. Although it doesn't get much views because of no news and stuff like that. So it's like, that's what most people expect to watch on YouTube. It's like,
yeah,
kind of do stuff besides news and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I try to make my channel like for everybody, but the non-Skylander ones, they get some views, but they don't get as many, nearly as many as the news-related ones.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's kind of gonna be like really difficult this year to figure out.
Yeah.
You're not doing the Crash Let's Plays anymore, or you're still just
yeah. I mean, I've been after I went on vacation in like late July. I just kind of didn't. I couldn't find the time to do it really, like a consistent schedule, and there's really no point if I can't be consistent. So.
Yeah, I haven't even got done with the first game yet. I kind of haven't went back to it. I've been playing like Overwatch and like Splatoon and stuff with the Switch.
Yeah, I finished the first one. I'm like 3/4 of the way through the second one. I'm still playing it like every here and there, but not nearly as much as when it first came out. Definitely.
Yeah, it's so strange because like if a new game comes out, no matter what console it is, like I like grind it and finish it because I'm a completionist almost, like to the point where I like to like get my share of it and then I'm just like done with it until, because games are coming out pretty quick this year, so it's like there's not going to be a lot of games I probably like take my time on, but I like play your like money's worth and then just like set it aside, But it's still gonna be like one of my favorite games. It's just gonna take a long time to beat Crash, though.
Yeah, definitely. There definitely takes some grinding for that game. Are the summer games still going on for Overwatch? Because I haven't tried them yet. Maybe I should.
I've heard,
Ask Jordan. I don't know. Do you play Overwatch like that much? I haven't played it that much over the summer either.
I haven't played it since I tried out Doomfist a few times. He's really good, but it's just I haven't went back to play any summer games yet. But I think that ends at like I think next week, or I think they said the actual date that it ends is like August 28th. I think that's the date. It was only on for like this whole month of August, and then it's just not gonna be like a
Mm.
one-time thing, something like that.
Yeah, I did play Doomfist. I think that was the last time I actually picked that game up.
Yeah, just to like download
Um,
them.
yeah. Cruisefire is in here. What's up, man? How are you doing? Plugging. Yeah. Had to remove that guy.
At
So
first, I
did you
thought
see the
first I thought
Oh,
that
go
guy
ahead.
was
What'd you say?
Alpha Ambush at first, but he changed his name to just Alpha or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I saw Ambush and I was like, "Oh, that might be Alpha," but it wasn't. Did you see the tweet the thing that everyone was talking about?
Yeah, I actually saw it because I watched Matt's video and then I saw that you uploaded a video. And like AR, I knew what that stood for, the augmented reality. But in the past, companies usually have AR, which is a card game, and I wonder if Skylanders, the app's gonna like have some point where you have like AR cards that like have the Skylanders like pop in like in the past. I know with the 3DS they had that technology with AR cards, but it was like Nintendo characters. I wonder if they're
Yeah.
gonna do like a Skylanders card game again, or try to do something with cards again. Although Battle
Yeah.
Pass didn't really sell well, but I mean I
Yep.
enjoyed Battle Pass, but it just didn't do well. So I'm just like
Mhm.
kind of hoping it's not cards. Maybe it's something else with augmented reality. But
Yeah. Skylanders Battlecast essentially is augmented reality. Jordan says, "Yeah, pretty
no,
much.
just kind of confusing.
Yeah. Um, I mean, they could pull like a Light Seekers thing where the cards summon like the in-game items.
Yeah, like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's
Wasn't that
that's
like
what I was thinking because that's what made me lean toward it being hinting towards maybe the mobile game because they could introduce some element like that with tablets and phones.
I don't know. I just don't think an app is like something that I personally wouldn't get into as much. I mean, Battle Pass was fun for like 2 months when it came out, but it's not something that would hold us off of a whole year for to
Yeah,
wait for an actual console game.
yeah. I mean, I don't get into apps that much either because the biggest. I mean, this is really my only like device other than a laptop and stuff. I don't really have an iPad or anything, so to play it on this small screen just doesn't give me
Yeah,
the same
especially
effect.
that's why I can't even play Light Seekers on my phone because you need a tablet to actually enjoy those types of games.
Yeah, yeah, it just doesn't have the same effect as like a TV or something. Whereas the console game, is on the TV obviously. So yeah, I mean that's one of the reason I one of the reasons if I can speak, I actually wanted to get like an iPad or something like that so I could play and like fully experience mobile games. Like even Battlecast and Light Seekers, which I play Light Seekers, but it's just not the same as on a bigger screen, which I think would be like the downfall for the mobile game for a lot of the console customers.
Yeah, that's why the Switch was a kind of a plus, just because you can have the option to play handheld, but I don't really use it at all. I just like to have it in the dock 24/7. It looks cool. And just like that as an actual console. But it's
Yeah,
nice that that
uh,
screen, pops out and you could have the option to play
yeah,
handheld.
because there's a lot of people that kind of prefer that type of play style.
Yeah.
Crucifire says, "I want the mobile game to have something to do with the figures, but I do not think we're going to get anything like that." Yeah, I mean that'd be cool. I don't know. That definitely be a step out of their comfort zone for sure, but you know, who knows it if it's, you know, the new developer, who knows what they have in store. So let's come up with an idea with Skylanders, but it's like an Overwatch slash Team Fortress thing, says Jordan. You're gonna have to elaborate on that. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. An idea with Skylanders, but it's like Overwatch slash Team Fortress. Alligator says hi. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So, what are your thoughts? When do you think? Do you think Lost Imaginite Mines is going to be released in the U.S.? Like your opinion?
I don't. I think there's like it's sad because I don't think there's no like possibility of that being here in due time soon. Like not even September. I don't think.
Yeah,
Like people are
I'm
saying.
just holding on with a thread because of that thing that said the Q4 adventure pack. I'm just like praying. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to
I
import it.
know.
But
I know. Like my friend from school. Like that. I actually made a video. If you haven't saw that, it was the top 10 top 10 something, I forgot. But you know, he just went to our Tours West and he kept asking me if Imagine Night Minds was going to be there, and that was like mid-July, and I'm just like, there's not a chance that that would be out still. Like, you know, no sign of it whatsoever besides the UK or Australia. So he just really wanted it, and I'm just like, it's just Amazon was the best place to get it. It's kind of still cheap on there, I think. Only about like $30, $40. And so much better just get off there. So even the creation crystals, there's like 5 that still hasn't been released. And like, I don't know if they're ever going to release those. But it just seems like it's just like trap team, you know, you just kind of like give up. Because even if they come out, it's going to be in the UK and they're going to be on there for like $100. Just like
yeah,
every year it's been happening. There's always like figures that just never release. It's kind of sad
yeah,
why they don't have.
exactly. I don't know why it is that way. Like, it's like it's done on purpose. So Dragon, I don't know why you're having trouble. I can send the link again if you want. You can try it again. Um, yeah, I don't know why you're having trouble with that though. Crucifire, I got Lost Imaginite Mines from eBay. Skyfan says it can come out in October. Let's hope for that. Yeah, let's hope for Q4. And if it isn't, if it comes to like Black Friday and nothing has been announced, I'm just gonna wait for like Cyber Monday and maybe there'll be like a deal on Amazon for it. I don't know. Jordan says like that we could present to Activision because that would honestly be a really good idea for a game or mode because I'm starting to think single player versus player wouldn't completely do it. So it'd be like Overwatch but with Skylanders. That is a good idea. It's definitely a good idea. It'd be like battle
The
mode to the
thing,
extreme.
even battle mode to have like a separate game, but it's Skylanders Battle Kingdom or something, like kind of like whipping up Mario and Rabbids, but just have a separate game with like a battle type online thing. But just because the online Activision, you know how the Superchargers online just for wasting, they had a mode just for wasting, but the online wasn't like so good. It was really glitchy in Superchargers, and Imaginators kind of got a little bit better, but it kind of didn't. It just seems like, hopefully, let's hope that they took this year to fix online, like how they can make an online server better for the consoles and stuff like that, to make like that stuff happen. That's what I'm
Yeah,
hoping
because I mean
for.
that's something we've been asking for how many years now is just online PvP or just even now just some type of battle mode in the game. So I mean, if they ignore us any longer, I don't know. I have no idea what's going in through their heads.
Yeah.
Thunder Dragon 17, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Alligator says hi again. All right. I saw your first one. Yeah, I'd like to see that, because that'd be awesome.
The online for the racing for the Wii was, yeah, that was. It's a good idea for people who stuck on the Wii, but for people who like, you know, I know some people really enjoyed it because they still had their Wii, regular Wii, but I don't know, the game to me. I mean, I actually got it, but I just never played it because I didn't really have the like want. I didn't have the wish to play that. But,
yeah, one of the main reasons I actually got it, I never even played it, but one of the main reasons I got was just to get Bowser and
yeah,
and his figure.
The good days was the 3DS games. I mean, I kind of enjoyed them. That's what kind of started me getting Skylanders, because the year that Skylanders came out, which was 2011, I actually got Spell's Adventure. My first Skylanders game was the 3DS version for Spell's Adventure, and that's when I that was kind of like the year I got the new 3DS, which was well, the 3DS, the original one that came out that year, was like super big when it came out. Yeah. So that's kind of why I kind of switched to handheld for that year, and then now I'm just like, don't even touch my 3DS or games anymore.
Yeah,
so I can kind of see why.
Mine's sitting somewhere under my desk, but I haven't powered it on in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan says the story mode was absent for the Wii. That was kind of dumb. Yeah, it really was for like strictly Wii owners. Like, I feel like that just a bunch of sales there. Yo, Matt Costello, what's up? What's up, Matt? Yeah, what was I saying? I was gonna say something. I totally forget. Yeah, I've got a few DS games for Skylanders. And I think I got Spyro's Adventure for the DS as well, which is, I think that was my first game, which is kind of what got me into it. But I like that it's a different story. That's kind of like my favorite part about the DS games, that they came up with a completely different story, completely different bosses every time. It's like a brand new game that I got to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, ThunderDragon. Yeah, join. Here. I don't know if you have the link, but
like all the way up in the conversation. Maybe you try to like just send it again.
Yeah, I'll send it again because he joined after I sent it. So yeah, you join us. Feel free. Anyone in the chat can join if you so desire. We're not going to go too much longer. Maybe 15 minutes. I know it was a short stream, but yeah. He got it already. Yeah. So just I don't know if it'll allow you to click on it in chat, but paste it or something like that, and just join us, I guess. Jordan has got to go. See you, man. Prepare to see my face. All right. I'm preparing. No, I'm kidding. I would join, but not really good at being live. Me neither. I'm not good at being live either, as you can tell.
Yeah, I've been actually. If I like start up a live stream on my channel, usually I write a bunch of things down, so it's kind of like so much easier. Just like stuff. Usually I can think of stuff, but in the moment, but I'm like, right now I can't even.
Yeah, that's what I do. I for a lot of my other streams, I've like written out
Is anybody there?
Hey, what's up?
Hey guys, it's me, Thunder.
I know. Nice to finally see you, man. You've been on my channel for a while. So, what are your thoughts on the? Did you? I'm assuming you saw the tweet about
the. Nice to meet you too, guys. I'm pretty excited.
The Skylander AR thing. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I saw the video. My thoughts on this stuff. It's I think it's pretty interesting. I mean, augmented reality Skylanders, it's definitely something. I mean, this isn't the first time we've had augmented reality Skylanders. I mean, take a look at Battlecast, even though it was kind of a failure.
Yeah, that was yeah, I know. It's gonna kind of be interesting to see. Like at first, I saw AR and I was like, I know that's augmented reality, but how are they gonna intricate that into Skylanders? I was a little hesitant, but yeah, I can't wait to see what it means.
Yeah, I'm
I like
pretty
that
excited to see
Hobbit
what it is too. Oh, thanks.
I like the Hobbit movie.
Yeah, like it? Yeah, my room is
pretty sweet.
it's pretty decorative. There's a lot of posters up in here. I got freaking Rogue One, Star Wars, and my Skylander posters are like over here.
Nice.
I do have a Star Wars Adventure poster, but I just can't seem to find it. It's probably lost. But yeah. In fact, my birthday was back on the 4th. Yeah. My birthday was back on like August 4th, like a couple weeks ago. I'm now 15.
Wow.
Nice. Happy late birthday.
Yeah, thanks. It was pretty awesome. In fact, I'm actually doing a giveaway. And in fact, the giveaway is now closed. It ended like back on Friday.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw your video.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool that you were doing that. Let's see. Silver Dragon, I don't know why you can't join, man. You can email me, I guess. I don't know how else to get you to join. It might be something with like your, I don't know if it has to do with firewall or something on your actual, or are you watching on a phone or like a tablet? Because that could also be the issue.
Devices on actually.
Yeah.
I know for a computer, if you have like this, if you sign into YouTube, you should be able to just click the link, but I think on a device, you have to get Google Hangouts like app. There's a Google Hangouts.
Yeah, I did that, like, and it worked pretty well for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have it. It's a separate app on the App Store for me to join from my phone.
Yeah.
Crucifire asked you what you were giving away.
I am giving away. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I am giving away this.
Yeah, the Mirror of Mystery.
Yep, a goodie and it's a pretty good adventure pack from Trap Team. It's practically opposite, like, you know, good guys that were in like the real universe of Skylanders are bad guys, and same thing with the villains, but they're heroes. I mean, they got a different design for you know, they changed Eon to Evilon, but Chaos is just practically still Chaos, but he's good. That's practically the only thing. In fact, if they had more time, they could have changed his design a little bit more, you know, to make him more like, you know, good per se.
Yeah, I still really like the level.
Yeah.
I found it at gosh, where was it? I totally forgot. I think it was 5 Below. Not sure. But it was like pre-owned, so it wasn't, I mean, the packaging wasn't any good, but still got it. So that's why I didn't enter. I was going to, but I didn't want to like take it away from one of your other viewers, so.
All right. Right.
Yeah.
On that topic, I have a question for everyone. What is your favorite adventure pack of all the adventure packs that have ever been a thing?
That is
Take
a
your
tough
time,
question.
because I honestly don't even know my answer.
But I don't even have all the adventure packs, but I do have some of them.
Yeah, I don't have all of them either. Gosh, all right, now I gotta think. I asked the question, but I don't even have an answer.
I don't think anybody does.
The one that comes with like the light adventure pack, I think it's my favorite. Second would be Dragon's Peak.
Yeah, Dragon's Peak is a good one. Gosh, I have no idea.
It's a tough one.
It is. It really is. I'm gonna have to say Enchanted Elven Forest, because I really like the Stealth Elf's master sort of.
I kind of thought that
part.
Ambush was Stealth Ops Master. I mean, because like from her backstory, I thought she was like trained by some sort of like tree-like tree creature of some sort. I mean, that's what I always thought.
Yeah, that's what her backstory gave off. So I remember
So,
like
yeah.
when Ambush was first kind of introduced, everyone kind of thought that. Cruisefire says Sunscraper Spire is his favorite adventure pack. Yeah, that is a good one. That is definitely a good one. It's got a nice little twist at the end.
I didn't like
Not going to spoil it for anyone.
I already know it, even though I don't have it.
Yeah, I saw a Let's Play of it before I actually played the adventure pack, but I was like really confused when I first saw it. I was like, what? Darkbone wasn't too good, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Reaper, I'm not dodging your question. I just haven't really been paying attention to you. Be honest about the video if you liked it or not. Honestly, I didn't watch the video. I really didn't care to watch the video. Yeah. So anyway,
I think my favorite adventure pack probably might be, I'm gonna have to say either the Cursed Tiki Temple, since it has Wildstorm, or maybe like the Nightmare Express, probably because it has Blaze in it and interesting little thing. It's practically kind of a fan fiction by Flynn.
Yeah.
Plus, it had Noodles in it.
Yeah, Noodles. I love Noodles.
He's a great guy.
I love Wildstorm. Wildstorm's like my favorite sensei.
Definitely. Same here. Like favorite sensei of the air, element, and night class. And he's practically like the Enigma from Trap Team. I mean, you don't really see his face, but except you actually do see his eyes. But yeah. And by what I mean by he's the Enigma of Imaginators is design, because Enigma's design is probably the best Trapmaster design ever. I mean, it's practically translucent because, yeah, it gives off the ghostly effect, even though it's magic.
Enigma. Like as soon as I saw his figure, I in love. I mean, he's just amazing.
Yeah.
Cruisefire says, once I think about it, why was Noodles not trappable? I would have loved
that's what I was wondering. So, yes, I would have loved that. And if he was trappable, it would have been great for him to be a freaking sensei. I mean, I could have seen him as like, a smasher, because like with his his smasher weapon being like some sort of like a ice hammer, but like the hammer, but like it would also, extend out where it would be a chain, like there would be a handle, kind of like the Witch King of Akmar's mace from Lord of the Rings. Ever seen Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of like that concept a little bit, but it would extend like outwards and also head back inwards as well. And speaking of
awesome.
who we wanted for villains and Imaginators, which villain senseis did you want in Imaginators? Like from any of the games, either be like Trap Team or like Superchargers or anything like that, but mainly Trap Team.
The first one that comes to mind for me is Dreamcatcher, just because I wanted a Dreamcatcher figure. Like the floating head would have looked absolutely amazing, and they could have done like a Warnado sort of thing with like the tornado thing connecting her to the base. I mean,
yeah, maybe, but I just didn't really see that. I mean, Bad Juju is a perfect fit for the air element. I mean, she does specifically work as a swashbuckler, and the thing about her, she's a freaking mother, but not the first. The first being, of course, was Sonic Boom, which she does seem a little bit underlooked and underappreciated. I mean, she was the first Mother Skylander, and yeah, I do wonder what happened to the father of Sonic Boom's children. I don't even know what happened, but yeah, I think a good replacement would be Sunburn. I ship it. And
hey, Jap is in here. What's up, Jap?
Oh, hey, Jap. This is what I look like. Yeah, I know it's not really the prettiest face you guys have seen. I'm sorry, but it's what I got.
Nah, don't say that.
Yes, I'm joking. Can't
Yeah, I
you
mean,
tell?
just look
Only,
at Josh. He's trying to hide his face over there. No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
the
I'm
only
kidding.
thing with Dreamcatcher is that she would have been a ninja. I saw some. I think it was like someone on Instagram that made a little thing with good Dreamcatcher being a ninja. That's the only thing that or a brawler, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jet. I just now saw him in the chat.
Yeah, that would have been. I mean, Dreamcatcher would have been good, but I mean, Bad Juju is still like incredible. So,
Yeah.
and I like her mystical version as well. Silver Dragon says, "I'm still here. It might be because I'm not on my PC. Yeah, that's probably why. If you're watching it on like a device or a tablet or something, you need to download a Google Hangouts thing separately, like on whichever
Yeah.
app carrier you have on your device."
Yeah, and also moving on to the topic of continuing on that topic of like who I wanted for or who we wanted as villains for the Dark Element. I wanted Tycoon Crow. Like, I'm glad that we have Tycoon Crow. It's just that he's a ninja. I mean, which works fine because in Trap Team he had a freaking katana and also shurikens as well. And ninja does definitely fit him, but why of the fire element? I mean, just why? I just don't get it. I mean,
I know, me neither.
I mean, clearly they didn't want to, have him be in the Dark Element if it was going to be ninja, since we already got Starcast up in here. But they could have just made him a knight. I wanted to see him with this freaking giant katana and just like sliced in enemies as well. I mean, that would have just been awesome.
Yeah, they could have
Yeah, that would
easily
be sick.
Yeah, for fire they probably could have done like Chef Pepperjack, or dare I say it, maybe even Scrap Shooter. I mean, because like I actually do have like my own version of like who I would choose for like the villains from a Trap Team who would become the senseis. And it's a pretty interesting list. Some I think could work, and others it's a pretty interesting concept of it. So yeah.
I personally just wanted like Luminous, and the one that hasn't been like trappable was Mesmeralda. Everyone wanted those two. Those are like the ones I would have shown.
Mesmeralda probably could have worked.
Luminous could have worked as a sorcerer. And Mysterious Voice is in. Sup? How's it going, Jacob?
Sup, dude?
Yeah, sorcerer.
Yeah, Luminous could have been really good.
Yeah. In fact, I actually do have like a list of my choices. Want to hear this? You ready for this?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So for air, I would have went with Bad Juju, but as a sorcerer. Who the Swashbuckler is, I'll get to that later. Then Dark Knight would be Tycoon Crow, obviously. Then for Earth, I would go with Chomp Chest as a ninja. Now, here's how it would work. So he would be able to shoot out like golden shurikens, or practically just like gold coins from like the side, from like his side, just like that. And yeah, definitely sounds interesting. And as for magic, I would go with Bombshell as a bazooker. I mean, given some more, magic element-esque things to him, since there wasn't really anything, magic about him in the game. Then for tech, I would go with Moblobs as a sentinel. Have him with like a spear and also a shield. It's a pretty interesting concept. And then for fire, no, not fire. I meant in light, I would go with Blastertron as a quick shot. It's like dual wielding giant blasters, just like just going on like that. And then now for fire, it would be Chef Pepperjack as a swashbuckler with the dual fridge. I forgot they were called, not machetes, but like actually like giant chopping blades that like chefs use to chop up stuff. I forgot what they were called.
Man, that would be awesome. I haven't even like thought of it like that.
Yeah, since he is a chef. I mean,
the
most obvious that people would go with would just be Bazooker, but I think Swashbuckler could work for him. Then for water, I think I would have to go with Cross Crow as a bowslinger. you know, and have his, you know, bow and arrow like shoot like sideways, you know, kind of like crossbow. And then undead, I would go with High Five as a brawler, you know, just because High Five definitely does seem a little bit more like an undead element rather than a light. Then for my final pick, Life, Cuckoo Clocker as a smasher.
Nice. Those are like really good choices, honestly. I haven't thought about any of those like that. They would work so well too.
Yeah. And you know what else would be interesting? Is that if there were actually reposes, like Skylanders getting reposed in the game, like in Imaginators. That would be pretty interesting, really. Seeing, like, you know, old Skylanders getting reformed into senseis.
Yeah.
If they brought back characters, I would want them all to be light cores, so it's really different, like dynamic poses. So Spyro would be a weak, like really weak pose, like up in the air with this fireball, like or something like that, and it would, and the fireball would light up, something like cool like that, and then have sunburn, light core sunburn, weak pose. I think that would really,
dude.
Cool.
Yeah, if they were to do that, they would choose like the so-called fan favorite ones, aka the overrated ones. Like they would probably do Stealth Elf as like, you know, a ninja, or maybe like
Stealth Elf.
They would do like freaking Stealth Elf, Gilground, Spyro, Jetpack, Trigger Happy, you know, Raptor, Spyro, and like Terrafin, you know, all those guys. But I actually do have a couple choices. For one thing, Sunburn definitely as a sorcerer. Like he would have like, you know, a hood, like he would have a cloak, a hood, you know, with like, you know, the sensei color scheme, like practically a black robe with like some, with like the yellow belt. They would have to do that for like all the characters who would be reposed, you know?
Yeah. Let's see. Mysterious Voice gave his list. He says Chef Pepperjack for fire, Bazooker,
All right.
Brawlin' Chain for water brawler, Chompy Mage as the life sorcerer, so you know, like he is. Crankcase as the tech. I don't know. He doesn't have a class for it.
Maybe
Wolfgang, Undead Bowslinger, Bad Juju, Air Swashbuckler. But he has Golden Queen as an Earth Ninja.
Interesting. I don't know. I mean, that could be interesting. I wonder how that would work out. But she definitely does fit as a sorcerer more than a, you know, a ninja.
He's got Magic, he's got Pinata, Blastertron, and Hoodsickle. So you have pretty much the standard lineup, but you got Chef, Pepperjack, and Brawlin' Chain, which I like. Those are as I said, Pepperjack is one of the favorites of the non-chosen ones. Cruisefire made a video, but he can't remember who he chose. I will be sure to check that out, actually.
I think I can actually remember what he chose. I mean, I actually can remember because I actually do have a pretty good, great memory. It's quite insane. Like, best describe it as Maximilian Megabyte.
Hey, guys!
I don't even know.
Hey, finally.
Oh, we got another person.
Hey, guys.
That guy Smith.
What's up?
Well, welcome to the stream.
This is my face.
All right.
Welcome.
I was watching this on my Wii U and trying to get it to work.
Oh, really? Wii U. And I can see that you're using a phone to chat.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't even know you could watch live from the Wii U. I know you could watch videos. I didn't know you could watch live.
Yeah, I didn't even know that either.
All I had to do was just delete Hangouts and reinstall it.
Delete and reinstall.
Nice.
Interesting.
Solves a lot of problems for me.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, this is getting awkward. Let's say somebody say something.
Yeah, I was about to.
Okay, let's think of a topic. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, an idea. I need to think of a topic. Fridge. Oh, I got one. What gimmick do you think would be great for the next Skylanders game? I mean, right now, a lot of people are saying, like, create, like, your own levels, you know? Kind of like Mario Maker or something. I mean, since we're able to create characters, the next best thing would be levels, but, maybe not. In fact, I do have a little bit of a gimmick, or, like, idea for a game called Skylanders Battle Brigade, or Battalion. I don't know. But yeah, the concept is practically kind of touchy or controversial a little bit, war. And yeah, so practically because remember in Academy, there was a mention of the Great War, just like for that one bit that Eon said.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wonder what the Great War was like and about. Well, here's my little take on it. So it continues off right after, you know, it starts off when the brain is about to tell, you know, Skylanders a tale, and that tale is of the Great War. And the Great War, you know, back a long time ago, whenever the Great War took place, Skylands was practically a place of war. I mean, war here, war there, war everywhere, and just there were different warlords and kingdoms and all that stuff, all that jazz, you know, fighting for control or power. But probably the greatest and warlord that there was Darthon. He had a number, like a legions of hundreds, maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe, with you know, his elites. Beagly, which is a mix between, you know, like beastly and ugly. Ashclaw, who's like a freaking anthropomorphic tiger who can do like freaking, who can make fire things. Wideth, practically a spider lady, like top part of a woman, but like the bottom part is practically spider. And his second in command, Bladeheart, who practically leads his armies mostly, a lot of the times. And Darthon is practically the one who is practically behind the war, I guess. Well, not really behind it, but he got the call of war. And there was one group of Skylanders who were able to, you know, do the best, were the best at strategies and stuff like that. I don't know, it's all concept based. I mean, it's work in progress, and it is like my version of a game called the Battle Brigade or Battalion, you know, whichever I choose. And like they go up and they face them, and then Darthon and his forces are turned to stone by the darkness. Because yeah, and the reason is because that the darkness knew that Darthon would be probably, with the power that he would gain, he would be either as powerful or even more powerful than the darkness itself. So we practically stopped him. And yeah, and that practically kind of ended the Great War, I guess. And you know, they were sent to, you know, the Battle Brigade or Battalion, whatever. They were, you know, banished to Earth and stuff like that. You know, kind of like how like the other gimmicks were. And yeah, there would be 2 battle battalion or brigade in each element. 1 reposed Skylander and reformed villains coming back. Some repost Skylanders I would think of Fright Rider for one, because seriously, he needs a repose. He hasn't got. I could agree with that. Yeah, because seriously, he's just left under the dust and pretty, you know, forgotten. Same thing with Sunbird. Oh, I can also think of maybe like Blades as well, and maybe a couple others. Maybe some other reformed villains. Oh, and have an Eon figure. Like, have Eon as a figure. Like, you know, an Eon element. Because we got Chaos, might as well have Eon.
Yeah.
So that's kind of it, I guess. I guess the main gimmick or like premise of it is like strategy based, I guess.
That'd be
you know,
cool.
conquering stuff and a couple of things as well. The developers I would have in mind would be Toys for Bob, and it would have like the Trap Team style design and graphics. Maybe it'll have a little bit high fantasy esque. Yeah, something like that. And yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, definitely does.
Crazy says that would be awesome.
I was thinking of like a Halloween portal, like where you could like, and I would want like NPC like Callie to be a figure, but they won't actually be playable that often. They would have like a timer on, kind of like the villains, but they'll just be there to like on the portal to help you, like throughout the story, campaign, whatever.
Figures having a timer? Honestly, I think that would kind of be like a dumb business move there.
Yeah.
I mean, just have that happen for the traps, nothing else, because that would just be stupid.
Yeah, but I couldn't see them like, even if they're like a figure, I wouldn't see them being playable. They'd just be like sitting around, like being like a magic item almost, and not like a. They would unlock stuff throughout the game, but they'd make it so like it'd be like an amiibo you can't actually play as a character, but that would be like there to give you stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream in a few minutes. So, any last things, guys, in chat you have to say, or anyone on here?
Any final thoughts? Anybody?
I'm glad I got to join.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry it was so late, but I'll be doing one very, very soon, and I'll have you join earlier, and we can talk some more.
All right, cool. And I'll probably join as well. Because yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. Pleasure to finally be talking with you, sort of face to face, not really, because it's through a screen, but still.
But still, same thing, really. I mean, face to face, screen to screen, same thing, really. Oh,
yeah.
What games are you most excited for? This year, since there's no new Skylanders game. Like any other games.
For
me
I'm
personally, yeah. Oh, you first.
You can go first. No, you go.
All right, fine. I think my most anticipated game for this year would have to be Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Like, it is phenomenal. I mean, I have played the first game, and in fact, I have it. It's practically set in like after Battle of Five Armies and before Fellowship of the Ring. Like somewhere between that time, I believe. And it's about Talion, who was a ranger from the Black Gates, that were before it was taken over by Sauron, which in fact was taken over, and he's bound to get, and he is also bound to a wraith, Celebrimbor, who forged the Rings of Power. Like, yeah, they're practically bound together by death. Through a blood sacrifice by the servants of Sauron. Like there was the Hammer of Sauron, the Mouth of Tower of Sauron, and the Black Hand of Sauron. So it's kind of a revenge story, and what made that game great was its revolutionary nemesis system, which practically means that every orc or uruk that you interacted with, it like changes the environment, I believe, and like, yeah, it's a pretty good game. I mean, like, there are different enemies that there are. You can like forge your own story, and yeah. Although I wouldn't really recommend it for younger audiences. I mean, it is a little bit violent. I mean, it doesn't shy away. It doesn't like go for the PG-13 kind of violence. It's yeah, just the violence and maybe a tiny bit in language, but aside from that, it is great. And Shadow of War is going to be pretty awesome. Yeah, I know it sounds a little bit maybe not your taste, but it definitely is for me. Because I am a fan of Tolkien and like Lord of the Rings, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. And Shadow of War, it's practically you get to make your own army of orcs and urks. Like you get to like brand them. Oh yeah, you can do that in the first game. Like turn orcs and urks on your side, and there are like different regions of Mordor that you can conquer. Like you can like assault. Like you can practically do siege. You can practically siege upon a fortress, and it's freaking awesome. And you can even defend your own fortress as well. And it's pretty awesome. Check out like some of the gameplay and trailers, and it's really amazing. Definitely,
that's actually one of my most anticipated as well. I'm a huge fan of Tolkien, so
cool.
Yeah.
My most anticipated is NBA 2K18.
All right, basketball fan. Cool.
Yeah, I ain't pre-order yet, but I'll probably get it for my birthday or Christmas or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Shadow of War when I have my own Xbox One. You know.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna get World War II for Call of Duty as well. I think that's like the only other one I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah, I'm more of a Halo fan. Yeah,
I can respect it.
Yeah, and also with Shadow of War, there are tribes. You know, each with their own traits and abilities. There's Marauder, Dark, Terror, Feral, Mystic, Machine, and what was the last one? I believe. Warmonger. Yeah, and there are also 2 other DLC tribes: Slaughter and Outlaw. Yeah.
Nice.
And they're each unique in their own way, and yeah, you can look it up more. It's quite awesome.
All right. Yeah. Well, on that note, I think we're gonna end it. Jordan, you just joined back, but yeah, you joined back at the end. So, thank you everyone for coming out. Go subscribe to these 3 people if you haven't already. They're awesome for joining. So yeah. That's that.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Joining, guys, and yeah, I'll catch you guys very, very soon in a later video.
Later, taters.
Bye, everybody.
I'll see. Until next time. Later, taters.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.